Welcome back, Victory with Ash family. It is always an honor to connect with this incredible community. Today's title is Why We Are Here, and I truly believe this is one of the most important conversations we can have at this stage of our journey. Because before success, before growth, before major results, we must first understand our reason. We must understand our purpose. We must ask ourselves a simple but powerful question: why are we truly here? Let us begin with Axis 1. The difference between building a company and building a mission. Today, the world is full of companies, platforms, products, and endless opportunities. Every day, something new appears. But despite all of that, only a very small number of projects leave a lasting impact on people. And the reason is usually not a lack of technology. It is not a lack of resources. The real reason is that many projects are built only around selling, around speed, around profit, without a deeper meaning that people can truly believe in. That is why this question matters so much. Are we here to build just another company? Or are we here to build something people can feel has a real vision behind it? Because any company can sell a product, but not every company can build trust. Not every company can build a real community. And not every company can create long-term impact. That is where the true difference begins. When money is the only goal, people lose energy quickly. But when there is a real mission behind the work, everything changes. The work gains meaning. Patience becomes easier. And people become stronger during difficult stages. We are not here to build something temporary. We are here to build something valuable for people, something meaningful, something that gives people a sense of respect, appreciation, and support. Axis 2. Why every vision needs people to carry it. No matter how powerful an idea may be, it remains only an idea unless there are people willing to carry it with genuine belief. That is why, at this stage, the most important thing is not only technology, and not only launch preparation. It is building people. Technology can improve. Products can evolve. Plans can change. But finding people who share the same spirit, the same culture, and the same belief in the vision. That is the difficult part. And that is exactly what makes the early stage so special. Because in the beginning, you discover who truly believes. You discover who stays before the big results arrive. You discover who continues before anything becomes well-known, successful, or celebrated. And those are usually the people who later create the biggest impact. Every person in this community has the opportunity to become an important part of this journey, not only as a member, but as someone helping shape the culture, the energy, and the direction of what we are building together. Because every company eventually becomes a reflection of the people who built it first. Axis 3. The true meaning of our presence before launch. Many people think the most important stage happens after success. But in reality, one of the most important stages happens long before success ever arrives. It is the quiet building stage. The stage where there is no major noise, no massive celebration, and no obvious results every single day. But beneath the surface, something powerful is happening. The foundation is being built. Right now, we are in a preparation phase, and this stage carries enormous value. Because quiet seasons reveal mindset. They reveal character. They show whether someone is connected only to temporary excitement, or truly committed to the vision. Can a person remain consistent even before results appear? Can they keep learning, improving, staying positive, and helping others before they see the full picture? I believe true leaders reveal themselves during these stages. That is why I do not see this as a waiting period. I see it as preparation. Preparation for mindset. Preparation for culture. Preparation for how we will carry success later. Because success without internal readiness can damage any community very quickly. Axis 4. The culture we want to build from the beginning. One of the most important decisions any community makes is deciding what kind of environment it wants to create. Because every community eventually develops its own culture. Either a culture of support, respect, and growth, or a culture of negativity, ego, unhealthy competition, and draining energy. Personally, I believe the strongest communities are not the ones with the biggest numbers. They are the ones with the strongest internal spirit. We want people to feel welcomed here. We want people to feel safe growing here. We do not want arrogance. We do not want ego. We do not want people constantly trying to prove they are better than everyone else. We want an environment where people grow together. And real respect appears in small details, in the way we speak, in how we support one another, in patience, in accepting differences, and in keeping a positive spirit even during pressure. Because a company may have incredible technology, but if the internal culture becomes weak, collapse begins from the inside. Axis 5. The responsibility of every person during this stage. This is where it becomes personal. Each one of us should ask an honest question. What kind of person do I want to become when this vision truly launches? Will I simply be someone who watched from the sidelines? Or will I be someone who genuinely helped build something meaningful? Because the early stages always matter the most. This is where trust is built. This is where relationships are formed. This is where strong mindsets develop. And this is where dependable people reveal themselves. Nobody here needs to be perfect. Nobody needs to know everything. But what matters is being honest with yourself, being willing to grow, and being willing to bring real value to the people around you. Because no great vision in history was ever built by one person alone. Every great vision was carried by people who believed in it together, stayed patient together, and kept building until it became real. And I truly believe that one day, many people will look back at this exact stage and realize how important it really was. Before we finish, I want every member of this community to think deeply about one question. What is the real reason that makes me want to be part of this journey? And finally, here is today's discussion question. What do you believe makes people stay committed to a vision or a company for many years, even before the major results appear?